Hey there, thank you for joining me for this yoga flow for a full body stretch. This is a great class if you are taking a break in your day or if you're just looking to get some movement in and maybe add a little energy if you're feeling a little bit fatigued. There is no music to this particular video, but you're more than welcome always to turn on a favorite, YouTube channel or Spotify channel and move and flow to your music. Normally, a nice lo-fi, chill lo-fi, or like a study work lo-fi that you can find on YouTube goes great with any kind of flow usually that I'm teaching because it's usually a little bit more gentle. You can make the practice more intense. I'm here to guide you, but make it your own. So for this one today, we're going to start in a standing position at the top of the mat. You can be towards the front. Start to just come into place and allow the arms and hands to fall down by side. If you would like to have a soft gaze or closed eyes, you're more than welcome to do so. You could follow along to voice, or you can always open the eyes gently as we move through flow as you need. But just starting standing, you'll start to bring attention to the breath, your inhales and exhales. You may notice if your breathing is shallow or deep. Are you breathing through your nose alone or nose and mouth? And as you're standing there, just allow those shoulders to start to relax, the muscles in the face, the jaw to relax. Maybe you open the mouth a little bit to allow the jaw to relax. Or maybe you smile to relax the eyelids. And we're going to bring attention to that lower body. The feet will be facing forward, under the hips. And just breathe and feel the body just kind of releasing any heaviness into the ground. Start to feel the body relaxing and yourself coming into the present moment. Just kind of noticing where the breath finds itself in the body and keeping aware of breath as we move today. Take any deep breaths and release of sigh as you need. Through the mouth or nose as you need. We're going to go ahead and allow a little bend in the knees. We're going to take the arms out through sides and raise them up to ceiling and sky. Bend knees, then stretch. Arms go tall. Inhale up. We're going to exhale slowly forward fold. Uttanasana. You're going to bend the knees again. Possibly the arms are going to swan dive and make their way to the floor. You're going to have a little bend in the body. Nice and slow, bending the knees and unbending. Breathing, allowing the head to fall towards the floor. Unless you do a vertigo, you may want to keep the head risen. Also, I may lift my head just to describe a pose or position. So usually go off more what I'm saying than doing. And just enjoy this first full little stretch through the back of the body. You could go ahead and find a gentle ragdoll, opposite hands to opposite elbows, and rock the body front to back or side to side, or just enjoy stillness. You release the hands back down to floor and slowly, gently raise back up to standing. Take your time, maybe little pauses in between. Rise all the way up. Come into standing, roll the shoulders back, maybe once or twice or 3 times. Maybe the knees bend as you roll the shoulders towards the back. Then find a gentle pause once again. We'll do that once again. Remember, you can always keep the head lifted or body lifted if you need. Inhale the arms up. We're going to exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Knees can bend if you'd like. Invert the head towards the floor, tail rises. Once again, taking any movements or just enjoying stillness. You might feel this stretch in the back of the legs. This time we're gonna go ahead and find a nice halfway lift. So you're gonna inhale up, halfway lift, lengthen and extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen and extend, rising up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen and extend once again. This time you'll forward fold and roll all the way up, nice and slow. Taking your time. And as we rise, coming to standing once again, we're gonna go ahead. Bring awareness to the shoulders. This time we'll roll those shoulders to the front. You can bend and unbend the knees if you choose with that. You don't have to though. Maybe 2 or 3 times, come to standing. We're gonna softly and gently move right into some warriors to start to open the body. So I tend to start on my right. You could start on the left if you would like. We'll always get to both sides and balance out both sides. So you're coming into standing. We're gonna go ahead and softly, I'm taking my right foot forward, bringing the left foot back, having that back foot at about 40 degrees or so. And find a gentle bend in the knees here on the front knee. The back knee will be nice and straight. You're getting that long, nice stretch through the back body. And with the arms, before we go into warrior 2 stance, we're gonna have the arms on the hips. And we're just going to actually take a moment to bend and unbend the knee, just at your own pace, your own time. To feel a nice opening and stretch through the inner thighs, through the groin, through the hips, hip flexors possibly, and that whole center area to show some love to our creative centers in our belly and our lower body grounding into the earth. Then maybe after your next one, you're gonna bend that front leg once again, extend and lengthen those arms out. Take a nice little stretch towards the back. The back arm can fall behind the back or it can rest on the sides here. And whenever you desire placement there, you're gonna take the front arm overhead, reverse warrior for a nice stretch. And then we're gonna float right into an extended warrior. So we're gonna start with a modified extended warrior. That front arm's gonna fall back or fall front onto the thigh. Back arm's gonna extend and lengthen overhead. Go for a full extended warrior if you choose, if you've already warmed up, or just enjoy the modified. The modified is the one arm. If you go for the full, it's taking that bottom arm off the thigh and extend and lengthen. So up to you. You might want to open that chest. And we're going to take it back into reverse warrior. Remember to breathe, inhale, exhale. And then back to 2, warrior 2 arms. Lengthen and stretch. We're gonna find a warrior 1. That back arm's gonna come to front. You can keep it long, bend at elbows, or raise it high to sky. You wanna keep that back foot out and get that nice stretch through the side. Relax the shoulders down. Maybe take another nice back bend. Both arms this time. And we're gonna float through, bringing the arms all the way through. We're gonna go down, crouching down nice and slow. You're gonna find yourself moving through high lunge and to low lunge. Lengthen and extend behind you, get that nice stretch. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drop down the back knee, flatten that foot if you choose. Left arm for me, so that same leg that's down, that same arm's gonna drop down to floor. You're gonna take the opposite arm up high to sky for a nice stretch, nice twist. And then bring it down. We're gonna find ourselves moving into an Uttanasana, a forward fold again. So you're gonna lift up that back foot and knee. It's gonna come forward. You're gonna invert forward. Uttanasana. Do whatever you need here. We'll find that halfway lift again. Halfway lift when ready. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale once again. Last time, we're gonna exhale and roll all the way up like we did before. Take your time. Creep the arms all the way up through and stretch. And relax, rain those fingers through. Come back into standing. Maybe shake anything out if you need. We're gonna go through our warriors, finding them on the opposite side now. So whatever leg was in front will now go to the back gently, softly. Find that nice stretch, opening the body, and the arms will stay at sides or just down. You're gonna find that bending and unbending of knee. Then find your warrior two when ready. Adjust as you need. We'll go through our reverse and then to extend it when ready. Adjust the back arm, reverse. And extend, either the modified or the full. Open that chest. And return to reverse. And to two. Warrior two. We're gonna find that warrior one. The arms both come to the front. You can bend at the elbows or raise them sky high. Relax the shoulders. Maybe take another back bend, maybe you don't, it's up to you. Then we're gonna move those arms all the way through as we release. That back foot is going to adjust. We're gonna move through a high lunge down to low lunge. Hold here, get that nice stretch. Option to keep the knee high or take it low to ground. That same side arm's gonna go down and touch down too. And the same side, the bent knee's gonna raise up for a nice twist. And bring it down. We're gonna find ourselves in that Uttanasana once again. Then we're just gonna come to floor. So you're gonna lift back up on that back knee. Bring it forward. Find yourself in that inversion. Now you have options coming to floor. You could just make your way tail to back of mat, or you could find a little garland pose or yoga squat. So you have these options. If you want to just take a squat, you're just going to take the tail down. The knees are going to move forward. You're going to go up on the toes. You're going to get a little stretch in the back of the shin or calves. If you're looking to do a little garland pose, you're going to take the feet mat width apart, toes out, heels in. Take your time. Now you could gently raise the arms up, bringing forearms to thighs, and drop that tail and start to open through the body. Or you have that option to come all the way to floor, adjust as you need, maybe take a little rock side to side to open the hips a little deeper, connect with breath. Whichever one you decide is fine. Just a moment to connect and ground. And then we're going to gently release. Use your hands to support no matter what pose you chose. We're going to go ahead and release the legs out in front. Tail comes to back of mat. You can shake anything that you need. Shake the tail, shake the legs, shake or wiggle the toes or hands or arms, whatever's calling you. We're going to take a moment for bound angle. So we did a lot of sitting and keeping our legs in line with the hips, so we're taking some time today to really open up. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find bent knees on either side. Bottoms of feet come close or come together. Take a little wiggle if you need. We're going to allow the hands to either go ahead and come out to sides, or go ahead and just find a little flutter here. And then you're going to, as you'd like and breathe, just gonna fall forward gently. Maybe the legs go more into a nice diamond shape. Hands can wrap around the toes if you choose. Vision can come down to the floor. Bring that awareness into the lower body. Allow those knees to really fall out to sides. Then when ready, you're gonna gently roll up the spine. We're gonna just do what I like to call windshield wipers here. Hands are gonna come behind the body for support. Knees are just gonna slowly fall to one side and then to the other. You're gonna do about 2 more rounds of that. One side and the other. One more time maybe if you haven't done so already. And coming back to center. You can take the feet and lift them up off the floor to get some release and some relief, shaking them out or getting some ankle circles. And then we're gonna go ahead and come to a nice cross-legged position. So we're gonna hold here, we're gonna do a nice seated Shavasana for just a moment, just to connect with our breaths. So shake anything else out, take any last poses or moves that is calling you. Now when you're ready, you'll connect with that breath once again. Maybe you find that hazy gaze or closed eyes. Stay with good posture, but relax good posture. Allow those shoulders to be relaxed. Maybe you have still a little awareness in the belly. The hands can be softly upon the thighs or knees, or palms can be facing up. Just gonna notice our breath for a moment or so. See if the breath feels any different than when we first started. See if anything feels different, any sensations in the body. How did you feel when you started to now? If you'd ever like to connect and let me know, you can always shoot me a message, or you can find me on Instagram at Carmita Smiles, the same as the name that you'll see when you find me in all these lovely yoga videos and Pyo videos and such in the platform. Find those last breaths, the moment with closed eyes, and feel free to stay within a seated Shavasana or moment for peace as long as you'd like. Or if you would like to even take a full body stretch along the back, slowly coming down onto your mat and take a restful Shavasana. Of course, you're more than welcome to do so. But I would like to thank you for joining me for Flow today. May it lead you into the rest of your day with light, peace, smiles, and love. Namaste.